I've been working, since 1984, and I've been going with insurgents all the time. Well, not all the time, but when I went to war, I went with insurgents. So I see the lack of, let's say, coverage from their side, and especially if these insurgents are our enemy. So I wanted, a few years back, I wanted to start, going with our Muslim insurgent enemies and filming them, let's say, in a very slow and everyday life way. So I started up with the Taliban in 2009. A film that was a little bit cut short because of my kidnapping. And then the next project became Syria and Al-Qaida. For me, the kidnapping, it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, the media made it a very huge thing, but for me it was kind of just an accident you have in the office, so to say.
Wow.
Yeah, but that, I mean, if you go to war, it's not a paper cut. I mean, either you get shot or you get kidnapped or get bombed or things like that. That's you have to expect that. What I'm trying to achieve is that we kind of see the normality in the enemy camp, so to say, and for certain people that's a little bit hard to swallow, actually. My projects is not about the action. I don't need to have explosions in my film. I'm more concerned about the people behind the guns, the psychology of the fighters, the psychology of Taliban, of Al-Qaida, of, let's say, the insurgents in general. Abu Qasra, he is now 33 years old. He's a father of two. His youngest daughter, he have never met. He only knows her by internet, by videos he has seen on internet. His wife is sending. He is let's say, the quite opposite of the stereotype suicide bomber you would expect to meet. I mean, he's not there for the women in paradise. He just loves. He loves his life. I mean, he is such a happy man. He's very social. He's a good singer, and he eats. I mean, he just loves food. So he's not a person you expect to put his name on the list. So that, he's atypical, I would say. I think people who see the film, they have been. They say they have been fascinated by it, intrigued. They say it's a difficult film to watch. It's difficult because they are so nonchalant about their own lives, but also that it's difficult because now I have to think about Al-Qaida like human beings. So that's the reaction that I usually get. Then the reaction from broadcasters has been more of, let's say, nervousness. I mean, one thing is the film, maybe they like it, but if they are going to be responsible for airing it, they get a little bit nervous. So, I mean, there's been some strange things when they were going to air it, actually. This is not a film that appeals to potential jihadis. I mean, the young, angry, second-generation Muslim, he wants to see action. He doesn't want to see 33-year-old men singing. So this is not. It's not going to have that effect. What is going to have of an effect is that maybe people think twice about calling anything with Al-Qaida for scumbags. And saying that it's okay to bomb them. And if there's civilians there, well, they shouldn't be hiding among the civilians. I mean, maybe they will think twice about saying things like that.